Here at Red Arena, we are trying to help people through equine therapy. Working with the veterans has been a very amazing experience. Our little motto that we always say is empowerment through horses. I love what I do. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to landscaping. I've studied soil down to the microbes. It's that level of detail I bring to my work and to my business. Straight lines and a healthy ecosystem is what I'm all about.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind from pre-seed to post-harvest. You can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simple.
Good sweep. No. 9-7. I got it.
Hello, good afternoon,
So I thought it would be straighter.
welcome to the 2024 Nufloors Penticton Curling Classic here in
good.
Penticton, BC, at the Penticton Curling Club.
I thought
54.
thought that spot would be.
My name is Kevin Freeborn.
They were a little tight.
And
right
I'm
in
Rick
line.
Feeney, and welcome to the Nufloors
Very
Classic
curling,
in
so it might
Penticton, British
stop.
Columbia.
Today we'll be covering the action on Sheet D,
Okay.
and we have a matchup between Team Venance
All right. Now we come around here. Okay. Yeah.
from
Penticton.
Penticton here, local team, local favorites,
16-6.
and Team Casper from Chaska, Minnesota,
16-6.
I believe.
That's right, Kevin. Chaska.
Do you think that, like us being right off that, really exaggerated it?
So the Nufloors Penticton Curling Classic
Line's
has
good.
been running for 8 years now. This
Line's
is the 8th
good.
year. It's
Line's
been
good.
on in Penticton
Rub.
here.
Run! Gotta go. Hand. Curl. Curl. Yeah, go ahead, Seth.
There are 24 teams competing in 4 separate pools. Each pool will play 5 round-robin games, and the top team in each pool, along with the next best 8 records, will advance to the playoffs.
Just didn't have just too much ice.
Sorry.
So this game here, this is the third
Clean.
game for these teams.
Just clean. Yep. Hard. Roll it in. Hard.
Just a little tight on that one. By Team Casper.
I don't think it was. Okay, yeah. I'd say throw normal. Just
Yeah, so the Casper team
And
currently,
minimum height.
their standings are 1-1. So one
get it running.
win, one loss. And Venance is 0-2. So they're still playing for their first win.
It's gonna be straight.
I understand they had a couple of close games yesterday, Kev. Could have been either way, but they just ended up on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Yep.
So this team, Venance, is actually made up of a couple players, or one player from Penticton, but their home club is Penticton. But they're from all over the place, Alberta and BC.
10-5. That's okay. I liked how you threw it. Whoa. 10-2. Curl. Yep, curl. Okay, straight. We're not rolling enough. Leave it there. Go straight. Good. 5.5.
So on Team Venance, Matt Tolley is a long-standing member of the Penticton Curling Club and a key figure and
Same weight. Yeah,
a huge supporter of curling in Penticton.
Yeah,
Anybody who plays here at the club knows Matt.
Matt curled in the spiel last year, and he qualified in the spiel with. He was playing with Dijon last year. I believe.
Hard! Through the middle because we don't use it.
It's a little tight on this one. Oh, I don't know.
Hard! Right to it, Tolly! Right to it.
A little light, I think, there. Venance has hammer in this first end.
Like this, sir. That was okay. I mean, it looked identical throw to your first one. Maybe it was a hair less. Yep. Yes. Right to it. Hard. Really gotta go. Hard. Whoa. Good. You held it. Straight.
So Team Venance with the hammer and last rock advantage is
Yeah, because I was like in my head,
keeping
I'm like,
this end pretty
we've
open.
always been
There's
second heavy in the first end, so I'll just throw it.
there's some
Good.
blue Casper
Yeah,
rocks
so
in the
I
house,
was-
but
thought that they had a hit there,
none of
but I
them
guess
pose a
not.
danger to the scoring area right now.
Call!
So both these teams keeping this first end
Big roll, Ricky, big roll.
fairly open at this point, and just getting a feel for the ice seems to be the way of all the teams
Same
here.
weight.
Yeah, this morning we had a couple
10.5.
blowouts.
Okay,
Early
yeah, a
on,
little more
couple
of
of
that.
games ended pretty early.
First one, both of them were tight.
Early morning game.
Yes, that can happen.
So I've got our live chat open. I don't see anybody commenting yet, but if you're watching, send us a note.
Go from.
Hard!
Whoa!
That's okay.
Well, Rick, I know I have at least 2 viewers because I get
I think so.
texts every half hour from my mother telling me what I'm not doing. Actually, it's good to have the feedback.
That was a 9. I want
And
control.
I also got a text from
I think it's gonna curl a little
a good friend of mine, Mark Lindstrom in Kamloops. So I know people are watching, and we appreciate having the viewers. And
Please.
yeah, for any of you looking to watch the game at home or streaming on YouTube. Two sheets are streaming.
Hard, no roll.
Good throw.
Good throw.
You like wide open, make a hard roll?
I see that pretty good.
No,
And I
straight.
believe we're on a TELUS channel too, and I had it written down here somewhere. I think it's 1301 or 1901.
I think he'd be
See
better.
if I can find it.
What did the kid do? He slid on the inside half of the rock on both. The first one he fixed. The second one he went straight through. Just like again, I can't give him more ice because as soon as you get to the 12 foot, it's just going to ride. Like we got to be able to hit the inside half of the rock and roll over there.
This is Casper's
deliberate.
Oh yeah.
first shot.
Be deliberate every time.
I think probably my first round of bud.
Not deliberate, more deliberate.
I hold nice here. I think.
He's just splitting the house.
If use variance.
I don't.
He actually threw the second one better. If
If he can force Venance to one, he'll do his job here.
Line's good! Like this much off the inside half of the rock.
Line's
so
good!
it's going well.
Line's fine. Back four,
You're
boys.
a little inside our warm-up back.
So skip rocks
Back
just
forward.
being delivered.
Starting to curl a good bit here. 15-4. 15-4. Right here, boys. Right to here. Right to here. Good sweep.
Like,
His turns. Did you see it?
yeah. We can play this, I think, quite aggressive, not like we roll out, we're going to have a tough score.
15-4.
10.5.
It's quicker than I think.
So Matt Tully's throwing lead rocks, but he's holding the broom for this rink
Because
because his skip, Glenn Venance, is a pretty strong sweeper. So they've decided to use, or the other players.
side, you're okay.
Yeah, like
sweeping.
I think what you want to see, Matt, is like kind of have it be right on nose or about the halfway point. You're trying to hit 3/4 low.
I mean, even if roll here, it's a weird spot too.
We're getting quite a bit of curl in Penticton. We touch up the rocks for the bonspiel and probably get about 4 feet of curl on a draw, maybe more, eh, Kev?
Yeah, it certainly started out that way as the weekend progresses
Yeah, you
and the
kind of have to. It's
rocks
deeper in the house.
make more trips up and down the ice. That will change and straighten out a bit.
Might as well, I guess. So
They're definitely
might be into territory where we kind of
curl a
Rolling
lot
up fine,
more
we gotta play it aggressive.
after they've been sanded.
Yeah, I would agree. I would think we almost be.
So what they do when they touch up the rocks is basically they put it on a sheet of sandpaper and just give it a quick twist, and that that gives the action back to the rocks after they've worn down. Get straight.
Trying to get a little roll here if you can. Oh, too far. So Team Casper will just split the house.
That's okay.
And
Put it somewhere new.
Yeah, I think so.
force Venance to one.
Ideally here,
Right,
but then we're testing a different track, right? So,
Why don't we just go to the path that we know roll to there?
do we know that?
I mean,
I don't want to put it over
okay,
here.
then that's okay. We know it.
Okay,
Well,
so
I
now
think
I've got 3 viewers. My sister just texted me, so our viewers are picking up in numbers here as I speak.
You know what, though, Matt? Like,
Rick.
I'm fine.
Oh, that's good.
Like,
It's good you got some fans out there.
you got to give the role pretty honest.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of local people out watching this
If I give you
game
that same
today
speed
because
as
it's a
you're
local
gonna
boy
be in
playing.
paint, But I'd like to be T-line.
Yeah, definitely hometown favorites here today. So
I thought halfway down, like I thought we were really
even
really
the venue
I
upstairs
didn't
here
have
is
that to grab
fairly full compared to what
I know,
I've seen
I know, and that's kind of what I want.
in
That's
the
what I
last-
told you I wanted to see. Like,
last day.
More, it's more.
Little room. If you like the weight, start curling.
So the game
Curl,
today
man.
is
Aim,
brought
curl,
to you by
curl.
Gray.
Curl. Just curl
Grayback
and go.
Construction
Get it wide.
Limited.
Get it wide. Yep, hard.
We have a number of sponsors that support
Keep getting it wide.
curling in
Aim to go all the way.
Penticton,
Just get it
and
wide. Just get it wide.
if you look around the ice
Yep,
and up
little
on the
more, little
walls,
more,
you'll
little
see
more.
a lot of them.
I would expect.
Nice
it to
draw
be
weight
a
there.
little bit straighter,
Of course,
Matt.
Nufloors being one of our major sponsors.
Sorry,
We have a number of others
Nice.
we'll give mention to here a bit later.
So Glenn just wants a wide open hit. He'll take his one here.
You can only see this much of the yellow.
Oh, pretty similar, guys.
I guess it's just so that you can get an extra foot.
I would
farther
expect
back
this to
when you're
curl a
going.
little bit, but it's not like similar, very similar, very similar. I think this will be straighter than my first. In that curve, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Do you see a little more ice, Seb? A little more, Tolly.
That finished pretty nice.
It did.
So we've got last rock being delivered here and a couple of blue counters in the ring. So
full curve.
Clean. Yep.
So this will be a hit and stick and force to one.
Clean.
Looks pretty good, I think.
So the Venance team took one, and that's the end of the first end, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Good, Carl. Thanks.
The best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Running the sanctuary absolutely brings me peace. The work is 100% cathartic for me. You know, I find myself getting tied up in it and being busy, and then it's really nice just to sit, breathe in life, and it's beyond zen.
Here at Red Arena, we are trying to help people through equine therapy. Working with the veterans has been a very amazing experience. Our little motto that we always say is empowerment through horses. I love what I do. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Venance took one in the first end, so Team Casper has the hammer in the second end. Throwing blue rocks.
Fine now.
Out turn, obviously. Oh no, I was way out there. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
I see Steve Schneider's watching.
Room.
Thanks for calling me the master, Steve.
Line's good. Room. Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good. Line's good.
Line's good.
Like to curl a little.
Okay, thanks.
Like curl a little. Clean. Curl. 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 Hard curl. Go, 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 go. Good spot, Tolly. Very good.
Okay. Sounds good.
Shot, Matt.
Carried another foot. Line's close.
Heavy hat.
Okay, whoa, 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 whoa.
So we just
curl.
want to clarify that Team
Go now.
Casper's
Yep.
skipping.
Curl.
The skip
hack.
for this game
Hard
is
curl.
Trevor Benoit.
Right to it.
Benoit
Right to
or
it. Right to
Benoit?
it. Get center line over there.
Bono.
Good.
B-O-N-O-T.
Good way.
So the total prize purse for this event is $100,000, and first place gets $20,000.
Weight's good. A little big. Whoa. Forward.
Whoa, curl! Curl!
And it pays out into 12th place. Incrementally lower amounts.
Curl! Curl!
It's a pretty nice purse, Kevin. It attracts some good teams to Penticton for this spiel. So if any of you are watching at home and want to come out, there's still some tickets available for watching live. And you don't get to see these players that this close a lot of times, so it's kind of fun to come out and watch them.
Yeah, you will never get as close to these elite players as you do in a small venue like this. They come up and socialize with fans daily, up in the lounge and down in the lobby.
Hard, 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 hard! Easy, gotta go. Go hard, 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 hard!
Willing to take pictures, sign autographs, whatever.
Great shot.
How did you get there?
12-3.
Should be able to dig it. I think you could get it. You can see. Okay. Hack.
12-3. The hits are just a little fresh.
You do this, that's not bad.
Yeah, and like let it. I can make it curl.
So I think it's nice to have these teams mic'd up. The communication is really good between the teams, and as commentators, we don't know a lot to what they intend to do because you can hear it.
Yeah, hard, hard, hard. Hard! Hard, roller shooter! Hard, roller shooter! Come on, Seb. It's okay. I'm better. Roll down? 13-3.
Just trying to come through the hole there a little tight.
Close. Back up.
Half in the 4.
Half slightly down. 13-3. But I think it would have been still okay.
Yeah.
Just need more broom.
I've been advised here that
But I think it's
Team
within
Casper
tolerance there.
skip Trevor is from Ontario.
27. Top 8. Top 4. A little heavy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
T.
Whoa. Stay close.
T, gotta stay a little
Cut
close.
pretty hard.
Top 4, top 8.
It was in the tolerance, I think.
Don't want to.
Should be able to hit and roll in
It's
here.
got some nice weight here. It's coming in.
Nice shot.
It's too
Good
high
boy.
for you.
That's a great shot to the top of the 4-foot
I was
and
seeing
in
that.
behind cover.
That's pretty good.
Pretty difficult
Da,
to
da,
get
da.
at.
Yes. Ward.
And because it's above the tee line,
That's
it's
a hard roll with bumper.
controlling that key scoring area.
Yeah.
Little big. Yep. Hard.
Venance here looking for the hit and roll on the outside one now.
Whoa. Close. Yep. 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 Yep.
Oh, nice shot by Sebastian.
Another great shot. So they're trading
That's what we just talked about.
very nice shots here in this game
it
here
either
early
way.
on in the second end.
Yep.
I
Yep.
see that.
That's what I like to.
Venance made a nice
Just a spin out.
hit
Oh,
and roll
nice
and
shot by
behind
Sebastian.
Yep.
to be shot. So Bono's going up and getting rid of some of the guards.
Oh shit. He just feels it.
So
Well,
Team
he does. Like,
Casper
he's
has
heavy, but he kind of
Yep.
like just fears it
access
enough to make him. Like he makes a pile
to
of those.
score.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, just a little. Sorry.
It's going out.
Team Casper just clearing out the front there. After that nice shot,
Nice shot.
made by Team Venance. They
You like guard?
got to save themselves, so they opened
way.
it up.
I kind of like this.
So last of third rocks coming down the ice now, coming down the sheet.
Thanks. Great job, buddy. Clean! Clean!
Good curl.
Curl!
Gotta curl hard. Gotta
Curl!
curl hard.
Curl!
Gotta curl hard. Okay.
So you can hear their communication out there between the skip
Same
and
weight?
the sweepers.
Same way, just didn't curl as much, I thought.
And when they're yelling out curl hard, they're actually
10-5.
asking for some directional sweeping.
Just didn't curl.
Yeah, that's something new we've seen in the last few years is directional sweeping.
Curl! Curl! Gotta go! Right to it! Gotta go! Gotta go! Gotta go!
Yeah, so what that is
Hard! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
is a new technique in developed maybe in the last 5 years, where these elite curlers have learned that when they push in the direction of where they want the rock to go, that's where the rock will go harder. So how they do that is they apply pressure in a diagonal pattern in front of the rock, and they push in the direction that they want the rock to curl, and it creates scratches or striations in the rock or in the ice, which the rock catches and makes it curl harder.
Surprised me, Seb. Like it didn't curl at all, like the first one.
So they can do that to make it curl, and they can also do that to make it straight by sweeping the other side.
That's not that bad.
Yeah!
Hard. Clean.
So we went from it looked like maybe a few rocks in play to all of a sudden we're just exchanging hits now.
What weight was on it? 10.5. Yeah, control. 9.5? 10.5. It's 9.5.
Yeah, usually when the end is this open and there's no guards up and no rocks in the scoring area or in play to force an end. And with the team with the hammer is pretty happy to just blank an end. So that's when no blanks are scored.
Okay.
Hard.
And move on to the next end to try to generate their two
We're going to give that to him again.
or more.
Probably didn't want to roll out there, but
There.
so I understand that
It almost feels like man.
Trevor Beno is from Thunder Bay, Ontario, and he represented Northern Ontario at the Brier last year.
You know, that spot for sure. If you're heavy at all, it really doesn't work over what we've seen.
With how we threw that, I want to see that one again.
Yep.
Thanks for that nugget, Steve.
Like I didn't think.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure where
still thought it was
Danielle
like
Casper is, but I'm sure he had something more important to do, and
What are you guys thinking for
someone
speed
else
here?
has stepped up, and
4.5?
and they fielded the rink for this event, so we're glad they're here.
Yeah, we're
representing.
Not minimum, didn't add a lot.
Mine's tight.
This is the last
I thought
shot
minimum
for
as well,
Glenn
yeah.
Venance. He's just going
I think you gotta go.
to draw the side of the house.
I think you gotta go for weight.
Gotta be
I think you
T-line
gotta
on
go.
this line.
Just head down. Keep going.
I was saying curl.
Keep going. Keep going.
Gotta be T-line.
Yeah, their goal
Good
here
job, that's
really
fine.
is just to put it in a difficult spot, counting, so that maybe they can get a force
I do
through
think so, yep.
an errant hit,
Oh, yeah.
or where it rolls to the other side of the circles and doesn't quite get out.
Yeah, he's just trying to make it a little more difficult for the hit here, just in case Team Casper happened
And I
to
was like, I could hear it. And I'm like, oh, I can't.
hit the rock right on, keep it in the house, and that would be a bit of a win for Team Venance to force them to one. And he's going out to a spot he hasn't been before.
Like, you kind of...
Judging by where the broom is, he's really wanting this to roll to the other side of the house and not inside. So it looks like Venance has achieved his goal, and they got the force. So this game is tied at 1 going into third, and we'll be back in a moment.
He didn't throw it quite enough weight, but here. 16-9. Yeah. Might be max.
Welcome back to the third end.
I feel like it's max. My last one didn't kind of got to center.
Team Venance has the hammer in this end. It's 1-1.
Come around.
Oh, yeah, well, working it.
I know, and he gave me edge of 8.
Yeah, that's about as quick of a spot as we've had this week.
Line's good. Line's tight. Line's tight. Line's tight. Line's tight. Gotta get line. You gotta get by. Line's tight. You gotta get by. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Okay, line's good. Only. You're by. Oh, don't heavy.
Just want to give a shout out to the team sponsors. So, Team Venance curling out of the Penticton Curling Club. Their sponsors for their team is Mr. Mike's, the tile guy, Edward Jones.
No, I said
Green Real Estate.
I wanted a little more than that.
Power Pro Electric.
Yep. Did you think it was super heavy out of my hand?
J&A Petrick Farm.
Line's great.
Top 12, top 8.
Now.
Top 4.
Cannery Brewing.
Top 8.
Yep.
He's good.
Gold
Close.
Line and
good.
East and West
Whoa.
aluminum
Line's
craft.
over there. You guys got a rock.
So thanks to the sponsors for that team.
Good judge, boys.
For the Casper team,
Good
they
run.
have Gold Line, Toro,
Yep, you're right. It's,
and Darwin Cooper, and they curl out of the Chaska Curling Club in St. Paul. Or 2 different curling clubs, Chaska Curling Club and St. Paul Curling Club.
And I guess the Ontario,
Line's good.
a club in Ontario as well.
Okay, playing the chap.
I think St. Paul is the Ontario club.
Curl.
Chaska's the one in the States.
Curl.
But I'm not sure. So big thanks to the team sponsors. The team sponsors are the ones that support the teams and with their travel, with their expenses. So things like travel and their equipment, etc. So big shout out to all those sponsors.
Little easy.
Ben Richardson throwing his
12.
rock
Yes.
for Team Casper.
Hard. Gotta go.
It's a little tight.
Okay, whoa. Yeah, 12:35.
They're seeing some curl on this ice. If your weight's down a bit, it does curl on a hit.
Control. Hack.
That's a nice little break for Team Venance.
Us curlers would call that very weight sensitive ice.
Yes.
Yeah. Clean. Yeah.
So up weight runs straight.
Yeah.
Down weight curls a lot.
Push, yep. Hard. Hard. Right to it. No roll.
All right, you'll get a good look at this.
Attaboy. Beauty.
Nice little shot there.
Sorry.
Yeah, our ice here in Penticton is our ice maker is Chris Jones, and Chris works very hard to get this ice in great shape for the bonspiel. He works all year long to keep the ice nice, but especially for the bonspiel.
Yep. Good throw. Tricky spot there. Wow. I was here and I heard you guys call bumps.
Chris is a very experienced ice maker.
Still pretty good job.
Yep. Whoa.
Great job.
He's been.
Yep.
I think he's helped in Briars before.
Hard.
He's been.
Whoa. We're not rolling much. Yeah, little last second.
Good read. Yeah.
Nice little hack shot
Good sweep.
Shoot.
by Team Casper there.
But no, it's pretty good.
12-9 on that, so just a little.
Same way.
Didn't seem like that much. I must have missed it.
It did. Tricked me. I thought you had her more.
Yeah, the ice making is and ice keeping is a laborious and artful science. Actually, I was.
Miles to go. Everyone thought it was more. Except the rock, I guess.
Right to it, Charlie. Go.
A bit of a rub on that one.
That was as good of a result as they could have got with that
Change
throw.
the direction and
Yeah, he's lucky there.
help them make that shot. Yeah,
Take a
so
good roll here.
so ice making, I was a bit fortunate this year to
25.
help Chris put in the ice here.
Surf.
So I got a little bit of a tutorial on ice making and how it's done.
Basic.
And it's not something that happens in a day. It happens over a week in a lot of hours,
You're hitting half above that
a lot of layers.
Yep.
Hard. Whoa. Good.
Surprising because you got back to it. It was a pretty big set.
And Chris told me I was the best hose manager he ever had.
I don't know. Your set. The set was pretty big. Bump.
Well, that's
But I think he just wanted me to come back the next day.
yeah.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, something's weird.
Big. Clean.
I think it's just important that we
Clean.
keep our weight
Yep.
on the heavy side.
Big.
This is Eric Hallwell's second shot.
Control. 10-6.
No, he had to
Good
stick
ball.
around
I
there.
think the sheet's just a little slanted.
Yeah, Chris manages the rink here. A lot of what happens
quick
at the
stuff here,
Penticton
probably
Curling
like
Rink
my
is
30.
supported by volunteers
I'll give you a 30 with a
and
little.
largely
little
by
add
club
to it.
members.
A little
So
big.
when the ice goes in, he has a few different people helping him. And even for this event is
There you go. Yep.
run
Yep,
totally by volunteers and club members here.
Go early. That's all.
Although you might think we're
you're clean now, you
professionals,
should be
we're not.
okay.
I kept pointing up.
This is something that we do once a year
Well, let's stop
and
now.
try our best to
Time should be good.
entertain you.
I always dreamed of being the Don Duguid of
Okay.
Penticton.
Yeah, wrap.
Sorry, boys. That's just a bad shot.
Well, don't freeze. Don't freeze.
We think
draw.
that's a little.
Why would we
okay.
freeze? Half.
This, eh?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, I think like in the
I mean,
first
hit and rolls
like,
pretty
around
good.
the center line.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I've always said if it wasn't for my wife Kitty, I'd probably be at home watching this because she's the volunteer in the family. She volunteers for everything and
Wait's a little
drags me
big.
out to everything.
Wait's good.
It's nice to see you guys, all the work you do for the club. Everyone really appreciates it.
Yeah, same.
But like every.
Get it out.
Curl. Right to it, Charlie. Right to it.
Go big.
Yeah, sport.
didn't want to roll out there, but
So I had you here.
Yeah.
And we had to hold
Where
it.
are we
So let's
at
just
in
take
this
there. I
end?
think we finish it, eh?
Agreed. Yeah, we even more maybe.
I think we're.
I thought it.
My thought was here.
I'd like a
This
little
is,
less.
What did you actually get? 11-7?
8.
11-8.
Looks like
Casper's.
we're just starting skip rocks here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I got a 15-15 and we were back 4. So I
And
think
again,
I can
it
get
looks
15
pretty
back.
open. I mean, there's a center guard up there.
We're taking more ice.
So this
but I
is
still
Trevor's
think
first
3
rock.
lies okay.
What he really wants is top of the 4, maybe just biting the button.
I got to play that center runner, Matt.
Yeah, the
Just draw.
guard advantage is with Casper, so he's
Little
trying to bury
tight.
one in behind his guard
Yep, line.
and either force or steal the
Yep.
end here.
Like, obviously, if I
line.
can dig it, that's what we're going to play.
Line's okay.
I'll just let them
Line's
figure it
good. Yep.
If he's not in
Hard, boys. Hard. 16-5. Come on. Hard. Every
really
inch. Go,
curling.
go, 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 go. Hard, boys. Hard.
We're going to do now.
Yep. Yep. Keep her going. Keep her going. Keep her going.
So the communication is something that all these teams
you can play
work
that,
on
but
a lot now.
This is pretty good.
And you can hear them calling out, where the rocks, where they want the rocks. They're calling out the times as rocks coming down the ice, and how much sweeping is required to get to where they want to be. They'll put their broom on the ice where they want the rock to stop.
A little slower track.
I think it's going to run natural.
Always giving information to the sweepers.
I think if you can switch it hog line in.
They were
Sweepers giving information to each other and
That was
15 and a half.
back and forth.
Yeah, 15 and a half.
result biased.
When they're calling out those numbers like 16 and a half, that's the times that they're getting between the hog lines, and that information is key to the weight.
We kind of do, like the line matters. We got to get buried.
And why teams do that is during the game the ice changes, so it could get quicker. Sometimes it gets frosty and gets a little bit heavier. So Team Casper gave Team Venance a bit of a chance here to get in behind that guard themselves.
I'm basing it off the first.
And they've got hammer here, so this is maybe a chance for them to get 2 if Glenn makes a nice draw around this one.
I agree, Chuck.
Line's a little tight.
Line's fine.
Yep.
Your line's fine. Your line's fine.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Gotta go hard. Gotta go hard. Gotta go hard. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa. Go, 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 Luke. Go, 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 go.
Well, it stopped in time for them to get shot rock, but it's probably, half open, I'd say, Kev?
Yeah, I mean, any rock behind the T line is
it's tap, freeze, or sink, top 4.
Is not too dangerous.
We've seen a lot of these.
Because many teams will just draw up and freeze on top of that.
You definitely could take a couple rooms more.
Or ignore it completely and try and get one to the top of the button.
You can't go really a whole lot more.
Oh, I know. But if you're top 8, it's probably rocks.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you don't even have to get these perfect. You just need to set a good angle up to cause a miss. Or a jam.
I was getting miscommunication there. Sab was saying it was good.
Yeah.
Ricky was saying it was up. I mean, I still probably was calling for line.
Either way, yep.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard.
A really good sweep if he makes this.
Hard.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I think
Clean.
Looks
Curl.
good. From what I'm watching.
Roll the shooter out, Matt. Roll the shooter out. Roll the shooter out,
They
Matt.
may have just
Go, go, go,
overswept
go, go,
that.
go, go.
A little bit overcooked there, maybe.
Yeah.
They thought that was in a curl.
I think we just got to
Unfortunately, I think that the top one is just a little bit too tight to try and hit, so they're just going to draw for their 1.
Did the job, but man, I thought it would finish harder, no?
Yeah.
take I'm the washer now.
Okay. I don't think the speed's going to be all that different on here, guys.
I'm running to the washer after the throw, but that's 2 next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the power of these sweepers, the
5 if you
ice
want.
changes quickly. Actually, they what happens is
Why stop at 3?
when they're hammering the
Just mismatch.
ice hard, brushing, they knock the pebble down. And when they knock the pebble down,
Mine's good.
it'll change the characteristics of
Mine's
how
good.
that rock travels.
Yep.
So
Hard
we'll
weight.
see as the end
Mine's
progresses,
fine. You got to go for weight.
things can change.
15. Okay, you're good.
Skips
You're
are
good.
always watching these paths.
No, I
and
just
where-
looked in the trough a bit.
where the ice is getting polished and trying to recognize those
15.
changes with their shots.
Oh, I know.
Nice weight there
Well, it just looked like speed was coming off.
by Team Venance. So
So
it's
Venance pick up 1,
yeah. So it's 2-1 for Team Venance.
going into back in a bit.
That would have gotten buried, too.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind from pre-seed to post-harvest. You can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
Hello and welcome back to the 2024 Nufloors Penticton Curling Classic here at the Penticton Curling Club.
I was wide a little bit.
Yes.
Too. This has to be.
So we're
slower
just
this
in the delivery of lead rocks here right now and finish up the third
Don't
end,
take lots right now.
playing the
Think
fourth.
it'll sit a little bit here.
And the
Whoa, whoa,
score
okay,
is
let it work. It's got to curl right now.
2-1 for Team Venance over Team
Yeah,
Casper.
go now. Yeah, you can both go.
And
both
that's
go.
Aiden
Yep.
Oldenburg throwing lead
Is it
for
in?
Team
It's not in,
Casper.
All right, that's okay.
Team Casper has the hammer this end.
Wrap, even if we split. Yeah, I
And
like
just
it.
so if you're wondering, Team
So-
Casper has a
Seems like
alternative
his,
skip
like across multiple
playing
games,
for
like
him. I
his
guess
start
Casper may be out or
curl
having
less
an
than
injury
5.
or something.
Yes,
And
it's
it's
that
one.
one.
Trevor Beno.
Yeah, I think there was a story to this last year when they were here too. And
Room.
I
Mine's good.
think
Room.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
mine's good.
have to look
You
up
gotta
the
go.
information on this, but he may have retired and the team may have kept the name. He may be just coaching or doing something
Go ahead, just get it in there. Go,
different,
go, go,
but
go, go.
they kept the
Harder.
name of the team
Don't
and
stop,
they have
buddy.
different
Keep
players
going,
now,
go, go,
so
go,
it's
go,
still
go.
the Casper
Go,
team,
go, go. This week.
although all different players on that team.
Top 4.
Makes it a bit confusing.
More for
Weird
us
that
than
my
them, I'm
rocks are
sure.
Yeah.
curling all of a sudden.
Okay, I like it.
Good scrub, Bear. Yeah. Ryan. On the broom. Design the broom.
38.
Let's try
I think it's
10
kind of
here.
there.
Resign
Back
the
four!
Whoa,
Back
whoa,
four.
whoa! It's got to move right now. Back four. Go, yep, go, Luke, go. Hard, Luke.
Coming down.
Hard, keep it moving. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Good brush. Nice shot.
Nice shot there.
You can unlock it a foot. That's really good. T-lines away.
A lot less than me, but. Yep. But it's also straighter, so. Yeah. I do. Okay, but maybe a full curl. Like on the other side, a full curl is going to get at least 6 feet.
Pretty good.
Red.
A little up, I think.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's really hanging wide.
Go right off, Seb. Right off, Seb.
Bumping, bumping, bumping.
I don't know what
Like
to do.
it's
Yeah,
very
go around it
subtle,
back
but
here.
the
Straight, straight,
shot
straight, straight,
result
straight.
trends
Straight, straight, straight,
keep
straight,
supporting.
straight.
Like they're wide.
He was just trying to do a little
We
bump
pull-
shot there,
Yeah.
bump their own rock back about a foot or so, and it just hung wide. Just a little more weight there.
I had a 14.6
Things
on.
stay straight.
You're fading more than you think you are. Not, yeah, nothing.
Well, it's weird. Every other game I could do it and it didn't matter.
Yeah, just trying to change the angles up a bit, maybe get some separation so that
Bigger
they
Line's close.
have a chance to do something else with those frozen rocks.
T!
Whoa, whoa, T-line's too much. Whoa.
T-line!
Curl.
Waist good!
Straight.
Gotta go! Like Eric.
Hard!
That line, he looks stupid. He actually didn't throw it that bad.
Hard.
It's a really nasty line. And a really not good
You
rock.
can see with that less weight how much it curls there, Kev. We're getting quite a bit of curl with
We
draw weight.
grossly misjudged that.
This is gonna
I
be
knew it
weird.
needed to go, and
I don't
Aiden's
mind the rip of the corner guard.
I need to just put my head down on it.
Yeah, the curling
I want to make him make it, right? That's the thing.
and the rock
It's
travel is pretty
kinda what I see
interesting
too.
science by itself.
well, especially the internal way. Yeah.
It was
You can't do that. As soon as you
the
do that,
Howard
you go
team
here,
put on
and
a
here.
clinic here before this event for club members, and I was in on that as well, and they gave a little bit of
Well,
a
it's actually not
talk
bad.
about it, and they were
If he
saying that
taps and taps, that's not bad.
the Mowat team
The thing
is
the thing that we can't do right now is
pioneering that a bit,
like,
and
we can't give him something
and-
really good.
and they
to-
try to
the
put
interns,
That's why
8 turns to 12 turns on their rocks coming down ice,
this
and I
might be in
never,
the way.
I never
yeah, intern very similar.
really
way.
realized I'm gonna have to count them now.
You're trying to
But,
tap it right there.
so hard.
but what that does is it makes them go straighter longer and curl more when they slow down. So
Right, they can manipulate the rock
Yeah.
a little more with those multiple rotations, and it's like back when I used to curl
I like that
competitively.
broom.
It was a totally different mindset. We wanted maybe about a slower rotation, but this with the new play, all players set their rocks a little bit these days with high rotations. That's the new way to play.
yeah, they
A little
they-
more. Weight's good.
That's definitely the
Weight's
go-to
perfect.
release is to set your rock, and what that means is
Right now.
when they set it is as they put the handle on it, it's a bit of an outward motion
Might be a little tough not to catch our own.
that kind of puts it outside the broom a bit and puts it on a straighter path.
Go. Pretty good, Ricky.
Slops his weight.
But there are a few different releases
Oh, we
that
didn't think it was either.
the elite curlers
That's a
will
good
use
job,
in the
guys.
games,
That's okay.
depending on what the ice is doing.
I thought it was great.
Like if it's straight ice, they'll throw cleaner releases, basically not setting the rock, putting it clean at the broom.
13-8.
13.5. I mean,
And on ice that doesn't curl, they'll
13
practice a soft
Well,
release.
heavy.
Good throw, Eric. You do that well.
Where they come over the handle and try to
I
make
thought
it
that would have tapped farther.
get it started and make it curl more.
Straight.
Something else I learned at the Howard Clinic.
Geez, it sounds like you got some pretty good lessons over there.
Yeah, they do that every year with a different team that attends this event. I did it with the Howard team this year, and I did it with the Dunstone team last year. And you always pick something up from these guys when you come out and get the opportunity to hear them.
Even if you get that and roll over here, that's not bad. Like, it still gets a piece of shrapnel in the way.
Pretty overburied, guys.
That's pretty buried, Seb. Like,
So we're getting some rocks in play here this end, so
this is the shot.
a little more interesting.
Bumper, yeah.
Right? Phenomenal. That was
You can
almost
spin it up a whisker, that's the best.
Bumper, though.
Seb, do I look close?
So I think Team Venance is thinking about a thin double here.
No, our
It's pretty thin.
Fighting top 8 into ours and just kill that, make the triple. Dude, is it too soon?
Like half dead?
Yeah, there's a lot of rocks in play, but I think the two frozen ones are kind of the ones that are the ones that are.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I know.
I'm counting right now and causing.
Good. I don't like solid hack.
Get our shooter out.
Causing
Well,
Casper not to be able to get at the button.
They either make it perfect or they miss it.
The Casper team, I guess it's Bono.
Clean!
Weight's great! Weight's great!
Clean!
Yeah.
Straight! Straight!
It's got a curve.
Go! Straight! Hard! 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 Right to it, Eric!
hard,
Right
Ricky,
to it!
hard,
Roll
Ricky.
back,
It's
roll back.
close.
Right on top of it. Right on top of it.
Beauty. Good speed.
Well, that's a nice little shot.
Great
I
shot.
don't think we have to. I think you throw this. Everything's gone.
Do I try to make the quad?
Hard! Right to it, Eric!
hard,
Right to it!
hard,
Roll
Ricky.
back.
You want me to- you want me to
Right
give
on
you,
top of
like-
it.
hit
Right on top of it.
3/4 of this.
Is it worth throwing
That's a nice little
5-5?
shot.
I throw your peel, whatever big peel is.
Okay, we'll throw like about a 5-5.
It's a nice shot.
Yeah,
No, I know,
just
it's
there.
just-
The
I
blue
don't
one's
get to
locked
go
in there pretty good.
I think we put it where
I thought
we're
we were
We're
gonna
gonna
hit.
need a
kinda roll into
spectacular raise,
Too thick?
like 3-rock raise to
Yeah, I
move
know,
some
that's-
stuff.
He's in the middle.
I think
Team Casper's just getting a little worried here because there's quite a few red rocks in the house, so they're going to maybe try and clear some stuff out here.
yeah.
This top one might not go. Good throw, Seb.
Yep! Yep! Whoa! Whoa!
This rock is sailing. Wow.
Oh, that worked out nice.
That changed the scenery a lot in that house. So we've got Casper laying shot.
Yep! Whoa! Whoa!
A lot of red rock is gone. is sailing.
The edge.
Just
Wow.
the angles.
He said, is it worth throwing 5-5? Whatever.
He's just doing his
Up
thing.
there.
Let's throw it.
Okay, yeah, you're good. You got a lot.
So I had to tie
But it's still looking pretty good for Team Venance here because
Same weight.
they've
Board.
got the hammer.
Switch me.
Okay, board weight.
Oh no, they don't have the hammer, do they?
No, they don't. But I think it looks good for them to keep the force on.
Yeah.
As long as they don't roll out or set up a double here.
Big.
Whoa!
10.
Whoa!
10 and a half. Maybe 11.
Straight! Straight! Hard! Hard! Hard!
Yep. Good try.
Good throw, Seb.
So
Did you get 11?
Can you see any of this?
I just got a third of it.
you can hear them talking about how much of that top red rock they can see and whether there's any chance at a hit
That's
for
what I'm
a double.
thinking.
Ricky's getting,
Like that?
agitated because Sab's
Like this?
venting, but
Yeah,
he's
it's
just,
at least surf. I'm wondering if it's
talking the
10-5.
vent like it's part of the
I think
edge,
11-5 is
so
good. You're
I don't know how to
you probably
tell.
go straight through
'Cause
the
then
hole though.
Looks like
You
they're
want
going to
that?
try and bump
If
it
it
out the
moves,
other
roll
way
it
and
up.
maybe roll on top of that red one.
Right, 11-5.
So I don't know how to say that to
Or in behind cover.
just let him do his thing.
Curl! Curl!
Like, well, and he's seeing it.
Really gotta go!
That's Luke Voilette.
Really gotta go! Even hard! Hard!
Go!
Nice shot.
Good throw.
Nice shot.
Really
Goes
not
right to the button
going
behind
hard!
That's the hard way.
Hard!
It was.
Go!
Did you see this? Oh no, it's happening. Right.
Nice shot.
Good throw.
Good shot.
Yeah,
You like
that's a great
this or you
shot.
like this?
Almost
Yeah,
perfect.
I like the runner too.
Had
He's
to-
never getting more than 2.
So hard to tell. Like if he on the
I just
straight.
wanted to back up there.
Well, I think it would have. I mean, we work real close.
I like this shot.
So a bit of a
You haven't
decision
seen me
here.
throw that release before, so just let it do its thing, and
Yeah, I was like,
we'll
we're
take
really close.
we'll take the triple.
I missed the runner.
No! Just freeze. Force.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Well,
Like we missed that, and he puts one on the
they
floor.
can significantly.
So a bit of a discussion going on in the house here and what their options are and what they want to do. So
No,
they
not quite. It's
Pretty much not.
we're looking at the run back, but degree of difficulty on that is
Good shot.
they've got
high.
there's
So
it
If it
skips first
ricochets, it might
shot or
actually kind of spring both.
team
Yeah, I
Thinking
Venance
about that, I'm like,
I had a
Glenn's
few
first
options.
shot.
I guess.
If he doesn't make that, it's a pretty
like that,
easy deuce for Team Casper. If he freezes here, he might force them to
If I
one,
throw ya,
which that does their job.
Last end, that's probably top 12.
Yeah, we
So I
had
think
it
I need
good.
to
I
add
figured, I
3 feet
thought
to
we
that.
were gonna just kiss it.
Yes,
and
that'll be
get
really
on
close.
top
I
of
agree.
it.
Yeah, I think this
The
is
thing
the
is,
higher
it's just-
percentage shot, just
it
to put the
goes there,
freeze
but
up
not
if
go over
they're
the line, right? So
their goal is to
finding
get a
that
force
half
here.
rock over it.
You know, take away the end.
Because I like in my mind,
Room.
it goes pretty good here, but
If they're
it doesn't-
playing
Hey,
a
line's
run back,
good.
anything could happen. So
Line's
they
good.
could
Where is it?
lose
Got a
everything
curl.
and leave a wide open hit.
Curl.
for
Well then,
the
right
blank.
off then.
Curl.
Right off
So their
then.
goal is to force here on
Right
the
off.
shot.
Right off.
Yeah. Oh, curl. No bounce. No bounce.
Weight looks
Make it
nice
good. Make it
here.
good. Make it good.
Looks good.
Shot. Beauty.
It's a great shot.
Very good, guys. Nice sweep, Bear.
So it's not
Eric,
that was
a
really good to
perfect
be
freeze,
taken
but
on,
as you
guys.
can
Good
see,
sweep.
they have a good angle on it. So it's
Yeah,
even if they
it's
wanted to
understandable.
tap that, they're not going to get that out. It's going to just tap on top of the blue one.
Wonder if that rock's a little slow.
Yeah, I think we want to.
So now they've got other
Right?
decisions to make.
If
Yeah,
you're,
because we don't want
The Bonneau team.
We don't want to leave him miss either.
yeah, if you're here, he's got both options,
Yeah,
right?
so we just like to. I like
Not a rock.
Okay.
That's just a product
So
of
that was a
not doing
14-4.
anything.
It's
Like,
it's a
those
little.
are the kinds of shots
a
where
little
like we
heavier
can
on
just
the
wait,
spot.
we can
Yeah,
wait,
but
we
it's
can wait. If we keep talking and we're close,
You like
it can be a clean off for a long time.
Probably.
15's better.
As long as the weight's
Yeah, I think
somewhat
so.
in the ballpark, like you're we're gonna have
Okay.
a pretty good shot.
Not too sure what he's trying to do here. Motion to put the rock
This
kind
ball, I think at
of
15
on the
was
2 O's on the Nufloors there in that area.
Pretty little.
Yeah, I guess he's just trying to take away
Wicket, you can't score
Team
too much.
Venance's
I don't
opportunity
think
to
he could now,
tap
like, I
that.
think the blue is still going with it.
Maybe.
Maybe save, give him something to shoot with on his last rock.
I'm not sure. He has the hammer,
All
so
heavy, they just got right off it. I think it's sit, so just be wary.
he must have some strategy in his head on how to get 2 here, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm not
Line's
sure, but I'm
good.
sure he's sure.
It's hanging a little. Line's good. Okay, close for. Yep.
Be
Yep.
trying to
Lean. Just has to
set
stop.
this up so that there's a raise back.
That first one yours,
Oh,
it looked
yep,
like,
well,
or
well,
like that
yeah,
last
really
shot
good.
that you just- it looked like it was going to be heavy.
I mean, did we go for it?
As soon as you get off.
Can we ever hurt ourselves, Matt?
It just sits so
Let's just talk this through.
I don't think you
At
can.
If
about
I
the
get
logo.
that,
I
we
think you can pick that out of there, though.
Perfect.
That
Yeah, I
back
just
one.
can never
You could've
touch the
felt like it
blue.
was like T-line the whole time, right?
I think there's a gap there, but
you and I just need to stop.
it's hard to tell looking at the TV and even looking at the sheet because
I don't think you can pick
we're
that.
sitting on sheet F and watching sheet D.
Oh.
Well,
So
we could have thrown.
Yeah, Matt just pointed out too that you don't want to hit that guard because you could open it up for a double and potentially give them 3. So
Yeah, it's hard. It's real hard.
Right.
It's
Well, and if they miss
he's
it,
raking him draw against 2 and we're probably stealing 1 if you need to.
Yep. Okay, let's make it.
It's the
Normal.
question is, or is it worth the risk?
I think it is now. Because like if he makes that, he's got the dig. That's a hard dig.
Well, reckon he makes it. You just got the same draw. So hold him, and you might be able to make it. I think you can barely
Just
make
make
it.
sure you can see it down there. I kind of prefer you
We're
throw
coming
it
up on the last of the skip
8.5.
rocks here, so
So just because I don't think we need it to curl at all, right?
Just.
I don't mind firm there then.
Okay. But just make sure you can see it.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I think they've decided to try and peel that blue one out.
You gotta hope sometimes.
agreed.
If they do that,
What would you could do?
Team Venance will be laying shot.
Exactly. He'll be perfect.
Whoa!
Most of these elite teams make these peels
Oh, curl!
in their
just a-
sleep,
Whoa!
but
A bit wide.
Curl!
it's coming.
Oh, nice shot.
Good shot.
So, okay.
Got a
Whoa!
little
Whoa!
tight to that blue one,
A
but
bit Yeah. wide.
Curl!
they got the result they wanted.
Oh, nice
Get
shot.
it out of the rings, but they got it
Good
out
shot.
of the
It
score.
was never on it though.
So
Team Venance laying 2 now. First and second shot.
Beno now has to draw to the button to,
I was worried to
save his
call
one.
Line's good. Take a look. Hanging a little.
When they say hanging, just means it's not quite curling yet.
13-8.
Catching the curl.
Boys. Okay. Back tee if you can.
This one
He's a bit
looks
heavy.
a little hot. And the end result is Team Venance has stole one, and the game is now at 3-1 for Team Venance, and we'll be back shortly.
This one, right?
One.
And we're back.
Yes, hello and welcome back to the 2024 Nufloors Penticton Curling Classic at the Penticton Curling Club. So as mentioned before, we're streaming on YouTube. You can catch the games there. There's a schedule and the links are in the website for the Penticton Curling Club.
Looks like you gotta go for weight.
And we're also broadcasting on
Hard.
TELUS TV.
Gotta go.
I think it's channel 1301 or 1901. I'm not sure which one. I had it written down, but I've lost it.
This is Team Casper's third year at the Nufloors Bondsville.
Okay, yeah, I never heard anything. I was just looking at the line, so I was trying to go
So an
more neutral than
alternative
straight,
to
but
watching this on YouTube or on TV is coming down here and watching it live. Weekend tickets are $90, and you can pick up a day pass for, I believe it's $30, or you can just come down for the evening and watch the play for $25. So if you get a chance, come on down, support the club, support the event, and get the experience of watching these elite curlers up close and personal.
So we're on, I hear we're on YouTube, channel 1901.
1901. Trying to remember that.
Wait only. Back eight.
So as mentioned, this is the 8th year this event has been put on here in Penticton. It is a WCT, which is World Curling Tour event. So these players do get points playing in this event that go towards their qualifying in other events. And for the full 8 years, the organizer for this event has been Kathy Jones, who's the wife of the rink manager Chris Jones. And Kathy has done a tremendous amount of work building this event up to where it is today. I think it started out with a purse of around $50,000, and today it's at $100,000. She's actively recruiting sponsorship for the club every year.
Yeah, there you go.
And
that was a couple shots worth.
Has very strong relationships with all of the teams that come here. We've had a lot of world teams here for this.
It is. Let's go under.
Including the Mowat team and Nicholas Adine and his team. They've won it.
I don't really like that.
Yeah, so a lot of great curling here in Penticton, and a lot of thanks to Kathy for all she's done to bring this event here and bring these curlers here to our city.
Yeah, listening to some of the players earlier on just talk about how great the event is and the ice, and they like coming.
Yep. Hard. Wait, kid. Whoa. Curl. Straight. You. Hard. Straight. Hard. Wait, kid. Whoa. Curl.
Yeah, the first day, actually, before curling started, they had a mixer up here in the lounge, a dinner and a social for all the teams. And Kevin Cooey got up and made a really heartwarming speech and gave thanks to Kathy, and did a bit of a speech and said, how quick some of these events come and go, and the fact that this has been on here for 8 years, and all the volunteers. Thanked all the volunteers and Kathy and everyone for all the work they do here. So sponsors and everybody.
I'm drawn again, so this could be interesting.
It was a good speech by Kevin.
And Kevin's playing in this draw. He's on sheet B, and looks like he's up 7-0 right now.
Not light, but I thought it was good the whole time. He didn't tell you us the time, so I think it was pretty good. I think we knows it. Well, yeah, it is. You think we can get here? I think it is that, yep. Hack! Yeah. It is that, okay. Lock in the weight.
So Team Casper here is playing this shot. It's a little bit defensive. They don't want Team Venance to be able to use their own rock, so they're get rid of it.
Solid. Close. Curl.
Hack weight shot.
Curl. Gotta go. Hard, curl. Hard. God, that's a nice spot. Good throw.
Yeah, good result.
I just fucked up his first one.
Yeah. Okay. Did you get a time on it?
Yeah, it was 11-4.
Okay, sweet. I was saying it was good, but I wasn't 100% sure.
I knew it was coming to center. I'm like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna hit center and be okay.
It seems they really need to like get at least half. So
I know.
Well, I mean, not really. It's not that consistent.
Okay, talk to myself thinking that bumper's gonna be okay.
Sebastian Rogelard.
Just getting started on the third rocks here.
That or I don't mind this.
Yeah?
You like that better?
Yeah. Okay, what do you think the weight?
I like tub. Even tub 12 is good.
Okay, I think it's be like 4 feet full here.
Top 8.
Okay. Well, light's okay, so let's count on 4. Probably my 10.
Team Casper just
Yep. Line's good.
Line's good.
Line,
just trying to freeze to their own, I guess, eh?
Hard. Hard. Keep it moving. Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Just a little light, but he still puts a guard on it, so not the end of the world.
It's like 10, maybe more than that. It's pretty big throw. Yeah, it's just the way it moved. It was.
This is Sebastian throwing his second rock. Trying to draw around the corner guards. Weight looks good. It's just a touch heavy.
I've got a quarter if that makes a difference.
If you got a little, I don't mind that.
Okay.
We only have to really move it at 2 feet.
Yeah, let's just do that then.
You like back 12, back line?
Yeah, back line.
How's that look?
Okay, I like that. Yeah, not too much more than I just gave you. A couple feet? Okay. I think that's about like back 4, back 8 here.
So Casper with the Casper team with the hammer.
Yep. Whoa.
Manoa is just trying to bump that red rock back.
Whoa! Curl! Curl! Curl!
First and second shot.
Curl! Curl! Really gotta go!
Trying to get this rock to curl with directional sweeping.
Roll it a bit.
Big roll, Ben. Big roll, Ben.
Go, 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 go. Shot.
Nice shot.
Great weight.
It's a little heavy, huh? Yeah.
Team Casper sitting 2. With skip rocks to go now.
Nah, I just left it down there.
And if Team Casper picks up 2 here, they're right back in the game.
Oh, it is. What do you know? All right.
It looks like a goal line.
I don't know why. All right. It's my glove that was missing.
I think you're a little wider, right? See, and you're on the broom. You're up cross.
Well, it's I always keep my gripper with my glove, so I don't know. That's a mistake. Anymore. I don't think this. Oh, they bet one of them took my glove. Yeah. That's gross.
Oh, probably.
We're out of them too. Oh boy.
Go.
Do you ever weld it?
Doesn't.
I think that's our best.
Wanted to
that's the one
stay
right
for
there.
shot there.
Right?
I mean, they can still freeze a shot
They're not
position.
getting out for that too. They're gonna hit this.
Okay. Let's lock one.
And even then, like that's such a tough line, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when 2 ends ago, I did this, right? So you got to here.
No.
You like that again, or you like a little left?
Give ourselves room.
You like that?
Yeah. Same ice.
This is Trevor's first shot. He's going to try and freeze his
We
blue
shot
rock
this
onto the
spot
back,
2 ends
that
ago,
red
so
rock on the back of or top of the 12-foot.
right on it.
Line's good. Okay.
Line's pretty
close.
nice.
Hard straight. Yep, straight. Hard straight.
It's there.
Hard
Line's
straight.
good.
Hard straight. Hard.
Lock it on.
Yep. Clean. Clean.
Nice T-lane weight.
Sweet. I don't.
And that's all they have here is so they just hit this and they probably, they're conceding they're probably going to give up
Well, it
2.
could've been. I think it is.
He could go for the draw around the corner guards again, try that shot, but it's a little risky if he doesn't make it perfect. He could give up 3.
But we're full all full of hot air. So
All right. Wait, do you want to play the same path or do you want to go to the middle?
I like it.
Yep, sometimes you just got to take your medicine. There's no choice, so no chance getting too aggressive. Or no need to get too aggressive.
So Team Casper has a draw for 2.
He's going right back to the same path and same ice. It's always nice when you're able to do that because you've got your last shot in your head, so you should be able to do exactly the same thing.
Line's good.
Felt similar.
Ben's clean.
So we've got
Line's good.
129
You're a rock
viewers
wider than the last one.
right now online.
Line's fine. Just
Do you
put
need
on
this?
teeth.
Okay, Aiden, it's good. Line clean. Ben clean. Ben, or Aiden a little.
Not quite as many as Angry Cat, but that's okay.
He's a little heavy. Oh no.
Yeah, this is
I don't know.
I think he might have it. They might have their 2.
For a minute.
Oh,
So-
yeah, must have been.
So after 5, they're tied up at 3 and going into the 6th end. So we'll be back in a moment.
Try to come down. Sorry.
That moved a lot different than the other one. So sorry.
I don't remember a time. when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to landscaping. I've studied soil down to the microbes. It's that level of detail I bring to my work and to my business. Straight lines and a healthy ecosystem is what I'm all about.
Hello everyone, and welcome back after that short commercial to the 2024 Nufloors Penticton Curling Classic. My name's Kevin Freeborn, and I have Rick Feeney joining me here as well. For those of you that didn't catch that earlier, we are covering this noon game on Sheet D between Team Casper, skipped by Glenn Bonneau, and Team Venance.
Trevor Bonneau.
Or Trevor Bonneau, sorry. Yep. And Team Venance, skipped by Glenn Venance?
That's right, yeah.
Go for three.
Glenn curls out of, or he lives in Edmonton, and he curls out of the Saville Center in Edmonton. He played with me in our men's league on Tuesday night just to get some practice on the ice and to see how it played. And nice young man, good sweeper too for a skip.
I mean, all these curling clubs have generated some really top name curlers, but there's quite a few that have come out of that Seville club.
No, it's a hard double. Yep. And choke.
Isn't that where Kevin Martin's from?
I think so. I think he has a store there in that center.
Yeah, and his son is also playing here this weekend with Kevin Cooey.
And I think they're off the ice. They shook early. There was, it was a bit of a blowout there on Sheet B.
Is it Barrick? Barrick Martin?
I think it's Perrick.
Top 8.
Barrick.
Top 8.
Line's closed.
Line's closed. Top 4.
Whoa. Hold. Really holding. Really holding.
We're not sure.
We're back here.
Yeah.
Whoa. Let it come down. It's coming down.
How's line? We're on top of it.
To it.
Carrick.
Oh, Carrick.
Carrick Martin.
Carrick, sorry.
I had to look that up.
Go.
Good shot.
At least I had something that rhymed.
1475.
I'm not sure how many years, but Carrick's the one on the team that's been there the longest with Kevin.
One of our viewers, Andrew, was just asking why Trevor Bonneau is skipping the Casper team, and we understand that Daniel Casper is ill, so he's stepping in and skipping for this event.
Yeah, he's still active in the
Can we roll them both?
in competitive curling, and this is his team.
Is that crazy to try? Yeah.
Even those up? Even with these?
Yeah, hug the center. Yeah.
Yeah, on center.
But they apparently have had a number of stand-ins at the skip level.
Yep.
Due to Daniel Casper not being able to attend.
33.
Line's good. Line's good.
And we wish
Look,
him
it's
the
gotta
best,
move right now.
getting
It's
over
really
whatever
holding
he's
it.
dealing with.
Tight 3.
And this is Ben Richardson's shot.
Curl.
Yep,
Just
start
curl.
working. You can
Got to curl. Go.
curl.
Go.
curl.
Go.
Hard curl. Hard curl.
Go.
Hard curl.
Okay.
No.
Gooey. So it looks like this is just the very last of the second shots here.
Geez, we've had a few blowouts this game.
Yeah, looks like a few short games up there on the board, so let's do a quick update across the sheets here. On sheet A, we got Maida and Dean. Looks like it's 4-3.
Yeah, just a little flop your way, I think.
And sixth end for
This is
Dean.
best result, but
On sheet B, Kui has a decisive win. Looks like they quit early, and the score that's up there is 7-0 against
I mean,
Van
if the
Amsterdam.
slash is a lot better, I trust the line.
yeah, I think the
On
slash
sheet
is a better
C.
result.
Let's do it.
Looks like they quit there too.
Like,
And
just
last
control
score
that bump.
posted was
Go
5-1.
control.
I think so.
Brothers
Get the
over
loop. Yeah,
Kalamaya.
right here.
Yep.
On sheet E, they also probably didn't put the last numbers up, but the final score showing right now is 3-1 for Howard over
Close.
Nobert.
Close. Whoop.
Curl.
And
Curl.
also
Straight,
done on sheet
straight.
F.
Hard.
McEwen posting the final
Hard.
score there of 6-0
Really
over
good.
Richard.
Thank you.
Nice shot there by Team Casper. They're sitting 3.
Yep, sure.
So as of these games, I'll just, without running through all the standings, I'll just tell you, the top ones here. So there's only a couple. There's only one team that I see that is got 3 wins and no losses, and that's Dunstone in Pool 3. Or Pool C, I mean.
I mean, Sebastian, if you roll it at all, I think it's a lot.
There's a lot of there's a few 2-0s, including Crothers. So I guess Crothers will be 3-0 now.
It's a little wide there. This could be some trouble here for Team Venance.
Like that?
I think so.
McEwen also
Well,
will advance to 3-0.
They can roll under it off our back one. Is that
I'd
great?
like to, I think we'd rather be like fighting the center on this side.
Yeah. Yeah, just half 12 foot?
So from what I can
Yeah, that's
see,
perfect. Spider's great.
McEwen and
Okay.
Dunstone and
But then we're leaving this, right?
Carruthers are
Yeah.
all at
and then we're
3-0
running,
right
That's
now.
all. Yeah. We just want to be tight enough to make the
just
run
come here.
easy, but
Just come here.
The other teams
Yes,
are
but we know where we're going.
vying for positions still at the top.
This makes it a lot hard.
Yeah, exactly. Just want to give ourselves a good run, but like even if we're here, right? We just want to be somewhere where if we double and rolls, we're lining two.
Exactly.
So we can be as deep as here.
Yeah, I just don't want to think, like, this is worse, I think. Better
Yeah.
than...
What turn do we trust more, the
Well, I
end?
think this one's straighter.
Okay, yeah.
My international.
Yeah, full 12. So we can even be biting the 8 foot, and that's okay. Okay.
This is third rocks for Team Casper. Luc Volat.
Medium.
Line's fine. Whoa. Yep, straight. Hard, straight. Hard. Okay, we missed it.
A little bit heavy here.
Yeah, that slipped just behind the tee line, not really the result they were looking for. Sets up a little bit of a pocket or opportunity for a double.
I don't know if I'd say nothing is better.
Different options here now for Venance.
Throw it, doesn't matter.
Our home viewing audience, Cheryl, is asking which games will be commentary at 3:30. So it's always sheet C and D. And we'll look that up for you.
Yeah, so it's always sheet C and D that are streamed, as Rick mentioned, and the games that will be on at 3:30 on sheet C, it's Jacobs versus Park, and on sheet D, which again I'll be here covering, is Pierce versus Clyder. I'll just give you all of them, and in case you want to come down and watch it live. So on sheet A, it's De Jong versus Tao. On sheet B, it's Yanagasawa versus Dangerfield. On sheet C, Jacobs versus Park. Sheet D, Pierce versus Clyder.
Yeah.
Sheet E,
Thomas
versus Dunstone. And sheet F is Epping versus Jakes. So you always have the option to come down and see us live here.
And there is streaming on all of the sheets, just not commentary on all of them.
There will be a little curl here.
You want a little more then?
If you've never seen curling live before, I would encourage you to come down and at least do that once. It's only $25 for an evening pass, so not this next draw, but the next one after this, or you can pay for a day pass and catch both draws. But come down and see it live. You know, you can mingle with the curlers in here, get pictures, get autographs, and you will never get as close to these guys as you do in one of these community centers. We have lounge and bar, cafeteria going. And the cafeteria is run by Princess Margaret Secondary School Culinary Arts Program. So you come down and support them as well. They're a bunch of young people here learning how to run a business and how to, prepare food for the public. They've got some great baking, and they've got a lot of tasty stuff here for lunches and snacks and whatever. So come down, watch curling, have a drink, have an appy or a meal, and enjoy the atmosphere.
That was a really good throw.
So this is the first Skip's first rock for Team Venance, and right now they're looking at 3 rocks in the house. So I think he's just going to try and draw to that back one, or try and corner freeze the back one. That's a nice shot.
I think that'll go.
Easy, yep.
Like that?
I do.
And Trent's just going to try and hit him out. Basically, straight hit here.
Clean.
Close. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Thanks.
Nice shot.
I say clean. Okay.
So Glenn's got an open draw to the 4-foot to save his one here.
Great throw. I maybe should have said something more descriptive than just easy, which was true, but like we could have also thrown that soft, nosed it, and then we're lying too. Like frozen on it, right? Like throw just like
last one.
throw,
first
yeah,
one.
your last one, throw back line. Get to okay.
This course
No, I think that's making that is by far the best. But just it wasn't maybe easy.
Oh, you told me it was in the easy. Oh yeah, I thought it was.
But you did, but you also hit it in
So the force is on. Venance needs a piece of the 4-foot to score here. Looks like they like it.
Nice weight.
And he accomplishes his task, so that'll put Venance up 4-3, going into the 7th end here.
We'll be right back.
Thanks.
Running the sanctuary absolutely brings me peace. The work is 100% cathartic for me. I find myself getting tied up in it and being busy, and then it's really nice just to sit, breathe in life, and it's beyond zen.
And we're back for the 7th end. On sheet D at the Nufloors Classic in Penticton.
So first lead rock just being thrown here, and Classic high center guard is up for Team Venance, red rocks.
Big 60.
You can go if you want to.
Top 4.
Okay, hold it a bit.
And Bonneau has come out
This way,
swinging. It
four,
looks like
little
he's
lead.
going to draw
Line's
right
fine.
in there, and
If anything, we might over curl right now.
Gotta go.
where you
go.
might think a corner guard's going up.
Keep it moving.
He's
Go,
gonna try
go,
and
go, go,
draw.
go hard.
He's
Curl,
Undercover.
curl, 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 curl. Shot.
That's a good shot there.
Nice weight.
Top 4. Perfect positioning. Venance is motioning to his team that he wants to angle freeze right on top of that. So far, setting up for an aggressive end.
Matt Tolley throwing now. Throwing lead rocks for Team Venance.
No. Yeah, it looked back like it might have picked something, but I guess we'll see where this stops.
It's really, oh yeah, he must have grabbed something.
Always a risk out here in this ice, you know, with the weight
Running if we go there,
that
right?
these sweepers put on their back feet and on those grippers now. They leave a lot of rubber out there,
kind of
and
like going another one under.
you know
Go
they'll
under
be
now,
watching for that from now on. They usually only get caught with that once. It's a bit of a teaching moment,
Yeah.
and then they watch pretty carefully after that to not have that happen again.
Line similar, you can go though.
Top 8. Do it.
Whoa, whoa, no bounce. Okay.
Top 4. It's bumping a little.
Yep, yep.
Coming down.
Oh, it's really
When they're
curling. Hard,
shaking,
hard,
all the
hard.
weight they put on their
Hard you.
toes
Even
and
take guards
heels,
is
they
better.
Let's go
break
to it.
down those
One, two.
grippers.
We're going to bump it hard.
And if they're a little old, they'll leave rubber tracks out there, and that rubber
That's what I was
will
thinking. It's just better to try to
make a mess of any shot.
That's so fine.
Really ground down. But
I always hate to see a curler lose a rock to something like that.
Yeah. It's no good.
It can change the end for you and make it difficult.
So we're up to 204 viewers, Kev.
Nice. Any questions or comments or feedback is welcome.
We'll just mention the sponsors for each team again. For Team Casper, skipped by Trent Benot, it's Gold Line Curling Supplies, Toro, and Darwin Cooper. And for Team Venance, you've got Mr. Mike's, the Tile Guy, Edward Jones, Green Real Estate, Pro Power Electric, J&N Petrick Farm, Cannery Brewing, Gold Line, and East and West Aluminum Craft. Thanks to all those sponsors. And thanks to our title sponsor here at Nufloors.
Yeah, so that last rock just, they were trying to move the blues a bit, but they rubbed off that top red guard and spiraled off to the side, so I think they're putting the guard back up.
Close.
That's good. Back 8, back 12.
Whoa. Close.
Back 12.
Whoa.
Or no, Casper will be drawing in on
Little
that guard.
Waist good.
Hard, 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 hard. Whoa. Whoa. Curl.
Heavy.
Curl. Hard,
It's like a
curl.
heavy guard, so they're moving some rocks around here. That's
Good. God, it's just.
kind of missed what they were asking to be done there, but I'm sure they got what they wanted.
They got it.
Separated
Job done,
them a bit. Promoted one of the rocks closer to the button. Well, I can see his lips moving, but he must be talking pretty quietly out there because I didn't really get any information on that shot.
Yeah.
I think they're going to hit and roll into the middle. It's a bit of a flat roll, though, so I don't know if they'll get all the way over there.
Little reed flop.
Bump.
So it looks like that red
don't
rock's
have- like,
fully
you can play the
exposed,
double, but I
so
don't think we
not
need
too
to.
hard to get at for
Just bump.
Team Casper.
11-5 right now.
You're just going to straight hit and
It looks what? I think it's good. It's straight here.
get a bit of a, maybe a bit of a roll to the outside.
Weight's good.
Close.
A little heavy.
Yep. Whoa, whoa,
Easy.
whoa.
No.
Whoa. Curl, curl. Hard curl. Hard curl. Go, 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 go.
And you hear him
Great
calling
shot.
again for the curl, so
Really
the
good.
sweepers know to use directional sweeping
Probably
to
the
push
best
that
way.
rock
What?
That's really.
Yeah.
in and
The double
make
is
it
good.
curl more.
He called me off. Whoa,
And that turned out actually that,
I did?
like, not a bad
Well, you
shot.
said go,
It's-
go, go. I
spread
thought,
the
oh,
rocks
right,
across
then
the
I
house.
came up, but there
Because
was
Team Casper
nothing
here would
more
like to
to
pick
do
up a
there.
deuce if they could, or maybe more on this end with the
Drop
hammer.
Well, unless a double is made right now, their first, second, third shot, so things are definitely in their favor for this end so far.
What'd you think?
At scoring a multiple.
Oh. He did motion that, but he was a little subtle with it. But yeah, I didn't. I guess ignorance can be bliss.
Definitely a double opportunity there. I'm not sure if there's a triple.
This is Sebastian Robillard.
Hard to tell from this angle.
Lots of weight.
This might be close to a triple. Well, you got the double anyways, so that reduces the risk of 3
Yeah.
being scored.
You like bump out here? 11-5?
I like 10-5. Yeah.
Bruno just looking for hit and stick here and count 2
Whoa, whoa!
with a lot of
Clean.
separation between
Yep.
his blue rocks.
Hard! Hard! Hard!
So
Hard! Hard!
another
Hard!
double can't be made,
Good.
Yep.
Nice shot.
and he gets what he wants. So I wonder if they're going to try this one. It's pretty flat. There are some curlers at this level that can make this shot, though.
Yeah.
Not me.
I think you'd just be happy rolling over to that side cupboard if you can get it. This one looks a bit wide, so I don't know if it's going to roll.
Yep.
Same weight?
10-1 or 10-5?
Yeah, same weight. 10-5.
Oh, he might have got a higher time, I guess.
So again, the times they call out are the times that it takes for the rock to travel between the hog lines, and that's how they
Okay, yeah.
Close.
judge the
Alright.
weight and
Yep.
the amount of ice
Yep,
you have
yep.
to give for
Hard!
the broom.
Hard! Hard! Right to it. Hard, 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 hard.
Little tight on that one. You should stick around.
Good. Nice shot.
No damage done.
Bring some light. That brings some light back. Good throws, by the way, Ben.
I don't know
Yeah,
if they.
just probably a quarter
Actually, I
to
don't hate that.
quarter to a half second later.
It
on your
just-
leave. I didn't want to ever.
It just
rewind,
went
right?
far
So
enough
we have
back
to-
that they're not thinking too hard about a freeze.
Yeah.
So-
It does.
Because if they get any, if they don't make the freeze or they get too much separation, there's a shot for 3. So I think Venance will just hit and try and roll in behind cover. Because even if they get 2 here, he's going into the 8th end with the hammer and the advantage. So he would be going into the 8th end tied with the hammer. So no sense taking too much risk.
Yeah.
So then we're already got our shot.
Yeah, so this is Glenn's first shot.
Nice little hit and roll. Maybe not quite far enough or far as he wanted it, but
Yep.
Like just space weight type thing? I think I make it a hack. I think I
Hack's there.
Okay.
Yep. Just hack.
So when we
I
played
think
for this
Trent
one, I
can,
think that's
with the
line
right
we
weight,
did
he can get to the
here.
inside
Yeah, I
of
just
that and get a little roll
I do.
behind the center guard if he throws it right.
Yeah.
Hack weight.
yeah, the risk is jamming or jamming on that blue one.
Yeah. This is
It's not the easiest shot, but it's there.
I think it's that when we were
A little
going
tricky.
back. So we just had to give you better line cost. Like from the, yeah, just have.
A lot of these
Easy.
shots get in your head.
Clean. Curl. Curl.
It's really
Girl!
a
Hard to
little
throw,
bit wide
hard
here.
to throw the
Girl!
right weight
Hard.
sometimes.
Curl. 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 Curl.
Looks like a jam
Yeah.
to me.
That's a nice break for Venance
It was kinda
team.
heavy, but it did 0. Like, it
Yeah,
was
so
12.
2 options here. I mean, they can hit and
Two rocks to come yet. So if he gets a nice little hit and roll here, he could force
It's only a little heavy.
Casper
It really
to a tough shot, try and draw the button.
Like it taps it to here, right to here. So,
Yeah. Right. Yep. Yeah, moved 2 rocks and got it to like mid space.
so like, I was
Yeah,
probably
12.5.
here. So what did you get on?
12.5.
So that's
yeah, it's funny how quick these ends change.
still, I thought
It
that would
should
give
have
I
been
thought that would give you
advantage-wise.
more.
I think this is just a rock straight.
Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, boy. Oops. Close.
Whoa! Whoa!
But
A bit wide.
it's coming.
Okay.
Oh, nice shot.
Good shot.
Lit scotch thinner. Yep. Okay.
Oh, I guess he's gonna try
Try and blank.
it. That's a tough draw to hit the button there. If he blanks it, they're coming home with down 1 with the hammer, which is not a bad position to be in. This isn't the easiest shot in the world either.
Clean. Curl. Clean. Curl.
Girl!
Looks
Girl!
close.
Girl!
Go in. Hard, buddy. Go.
Great shot.
Great shot there. He's got the blank, and we're moving on in the 8th end with Venance leading 4-3.
Yeah. Go in. Hard.
Hanging on to the
Hard,
hammer,
buddy.
so we'll be back.
Great shot.
Great shot there. He's got the blank, and
Here at Red Arena, we are trying to help people through equine therapy. Working with the veterans has been a very amazing experience. Our little motto that we always say is empowerment through horses. I love what I do. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
I'm a little bit of a nerd when it
Welcome back. 8th end at the Nufloors Classic in Penticton, British Columbia. We're in the 8th end. Game against Venance and Casper. And just for those new viewers, the Casper team is being skipped by Trevor Beno from Ontario. He stepped in for Daniel Casper, who has been ill.
Pretty big.
yeah, so just
Gotta go if you can.
starting the 8th end here, delivering lead rocks.
Halfway at least.
Team Venance is leading with a score of 4-3 over Team Casper.
We're at wrap 2.
Team Casper has the hammer advantage in this final end.
Not, yeah, shoot. It just really ended up being a weight issue.
If
quite
we
frankly. I said hit a little earlier.
somehow land in a tie
Okay.
in this end, we'll get to see an exciting draw to the button for the win.
Really?
Isn't that how it works?
No, they play an extra end.
Oh,
I
they
think.
play an extra end. Oh, okay, so we'll see an exciting.
I thought maybe
final
that was
end.
something new that I didn't know about.
Guess I should have read the rules.
I'm pretty sure of that, Kevin, but
But we'll find out nonetheless if there's a tie, what's going to happen.
yeah.
Yeah, right under. Yeah, it's a little high. They'd have a pretty easy dig if we straight buried one. All right, 2 feet more.
Maybe someone watching will let us know.
Yeah, maybe.
30, it's kind of big.
Whoa.
Probably in.
Okay,
Start hammering
it.
So
Give
Team
it a chance.
Casper
Try,
is
let
going
it
around
try.
corner guard here. They're going to try
Let
and
it try
get a
to be out.
deuce
Yep.
to win this game.
Yeah, T-line.
T-line, okay, gotta go then. Gotta both of you go. Both go hard. Yep, hard.
Oh.
Good three.
So I just checked with the volunteer officiator, and it is an extra end with a tie.
Yeah, shoot.
So Rick, you are right.
Well, that's
Kevin-
good. At this
Kevin,
level,
you were wrong.
I almost was that.
well, it's not. It's good to see
It's
at this
hard to
level. They
know.
want it comes. You don't want it to see it come
It
down
does.
to a draw shot.
Good point.
I'm sure the ice maker would,
Yeah.
because he wants to get out there and get ready for the next.
Well, they've
Draw.
usually got about 45 or an hour between
Hour and
draws to get the ice ready.
a half. Yeah.
And a lot of preparation goes into the ice between each game, so it takes some time. It's a group of volunteers that helps with the ice preparation.
Yeah, it's usually Chris Jones and 4 or 5 other guys helping out to get the sheets ready for the next draws. And they're up early. They're here before 6 in the morning getting ready.
Yeah,
they get out there on the ice at 6 and get started.
I'm on that crew. I was here at 6 a.m. this morning.
Nice. I did that the first day. And I took a break the second day. Looks like we're on second rock still.
This is pretty good too.
Maybe just the last couple second rocks coming up here.
Yeah,
I like this.
Of the seconds.
Yeah, this guy can shoot around, that's it.
Bump, 11.5.
Yes. Ben Richardson delivering.
Yes.
11-7.
So if Bonneau gets a chance at 2, I'm sure he'll take it, but I'm sure he won't be he won't get himself in trouble where he can at least get 1-2.
Shooter! Whoa, 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 whoa.
So it should be an interesting final
Good throw.
end.
Good rush.
The Casper team needing 1 for the tie and 2 for the win. The Venance team needing to steal here.
Keep our rocks around, huh? Yep.
Let's keep our rocks around.
Nope.
So because my mom lives at Athens Creek Retirement Lodge, I know there's some fans watching in there and probably going through cases of wine this weekend. So I give a shout out to my mother Pauline Freeborn and her best friend Carol Rowley. Thanks for watching.
Nice.
No. Yeah.
Pardon? No, I think I'd like top 8 depth.
Susan?
Nice.
All
20.
you guys.
I think it's kind of there.
Yep, you can go early.
Top 4.
Well, top 4 is a little too deep.
Yeah, a little deep.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Team Casper trying to come around the corner guard.
Whoa.
Looks a little heavy.
Gotta dig. Let it stop.
It's got to stop.
Good.
Good weight.
Yeah, sorry, we swept a little bit because we thought it was about to grind up. But
Yeah, no, I would.
Yep.
That's what I would think would. So.
yeah, like I said backboard, but then a split second I thought maybe top 12.
That's a bit,
I kept going.
I should mark this for double.
Yep.
Make it work.
Yep. Correct.
We're not doing anything on this until it's my last shot.
Yep.
Probably.
You watch those skips when they flip their broom around at the handle end and hold it on the rock. They're asking the team at the other end of the ice how much of the rock they can see. all these subtle signs in curling and terminology. Once you know them all, you can figure out what they're doing and what they're trying to accomplish with their shots.
Right bump.
I might be seeing the intern.
If you see the intern, that's fine. What kind of weight then?
I like the out.
Yeah.
Out 11.5.
11.5?
Yeah.
Probably just looking for a nose hit here, or maybe a little
Clean.
little roll inside, but the
Close.
nose does it.
Curl. Hard.
Whoa. Curl.
Curl. Good.
Yeah, and again, when they call out those numbers like 11.5, that's the time they want to see between hog lines of the rock travel. So that tells the person delivering the rock that they're asking for a nice control takeout.
Please can have a little.
So weight they can control the curl on. Not too heavy, not too light. Somewhere in between.
So Team Venance is just trying to decide here. Go back around the corner.
It might have been like a 10-7 or something.
Or do something with that rock on the top of the 8 foot. Decided to go around the corner and get rid of that
So, I mean, do we...
third shot for
do we not
Team
play?
Casper.
Well, certainly if he rolls steep, we can't play the same thing, but if it's kind of rolled to the same spot, is there a reason we wouldn't play it again? Because he was kind of thinking about guard or something like that, but he can't really guard without leaving us a shot on both sides, so I think we're okay with this.
That's an interesting spot. It ended up now.
Or it's a little hit and flop. But
Team Casper probably has to do something with that rock.
that was my first thought. I mean, if we were ever to just kill this and roll to here, his blast he probably rolls out on, and we still have a deuce under here potentially.
Yeah, that's a tough reducer.
Yeah.
Well, the other option is just hitting and rolling too. Then that brings that easier. And
Yeah, and he's just got his one crack at the double.
like,
2, I guess, yeah. It's a little early.
So my first gut was a heavy draw.
That's mine too.
Like back button weight, sit right there and sit that right there.
Okay, so I mean it's just this kind of heavy, right?
Back 4.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what, honestly, even if you dead freeze on this angle,
Yep.
that's staying safe.
Okay, where are you thinking for ice?
Does that look okay?
I think so.
Because if we cross it, it's not the worst.
Yep. Okay. Well, I threw this 2 ends ago.
This is Luke's
right?
last shot.
How different do we think it is from then?
And what is he trying to do? Freeze?
I think they're trying to hit and roll on top of the red one.
Let's play this.
Okay.
Like with hack weight? Doesn't look like a lot of ice from up here, but it's hard to tell. Or it looks like a lot of ice, I mean.
You're right.
Medium.
For a hit.
Go. Whoa. 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 It's back 8. Curl.
They might just be trying to change the
Hard curl.
positioning of these rocks a little bit, maybe bump things around a bit.
Straight.
Straight.
Whoa. Yes. Straight. Whoa. Really good.
That's a great shot. And I'm sure that's what they were trying to do. I just missed the
Great shot.
missed the discussion there. down to the last 4 rocks, skip rocks. So these decisions are going to take some time, I would think.
So he's thinking about 2 options there. Straight back run on the blue on his own.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
On the blue for a double or maybe triple all the rocks out. The problem is they've got that little biter on the outside of the 12-foot.
Especially like the second you don't hit square, which is growing rock.
Yeah, so again, Venance here needing to steal one.
It'll be great if we can
as like probably started out as the primary goal, but now I think he's trying to think about how not to let the Casper team get more than one.
Yeah.
So I think all them rocks are probably helping them a little bit. And if they can get a good freeze in here, on top of that mess, they'll be pretty happy with that. Not sure that's quite as hard as they wanted to hit that one.
Right, he's gonna have to move it.
Yeah, I mean, he basically has that double, but there's no triple ever, right?
But then this is going.
Yeah.
Then I should have a
And even if it doesn't, you'll still have a shot. But it's always moving. It's always at least moving.
Yeah, like getting out past that.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so, but if we're ever here,
it's not the worst.
Yeah, just you have a nose double back.
I should have a nose hit because we're here, we're touching that.
True. Actually, yeah. Yep. Yep.
Okay. Bumper.
Okay.
Nose is perfect.
Dead nose is great. That was right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we don't need to add too much to that discussion. I think it's pretty clear what they're trying to do. They're trying to dead nose hit that red one next to the broom.
Yeah.
This is the first of skip rocks for Bonneau.
Close.
Well then.
And he has the hammer.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
So last
Clean.
rock advantage for
Clean.
Bonneau.
Girl. Clean. Yep.
And he has done exactly what he wanted to do.
10-4. I thought I heard 11. But no, Ed. Fine.
That's back red's always moving.
Great shot. I probably called it a little aggressive, but
I guess if he hits that with a lot of weight, he can get all 3 of them. But then he's still looking
He's
at...
still got a draw for 2 though, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, he...
like I don't know how he can get all 3 blue out of there.
No, he can't.
And that's what he needs to do, or he needs to make sure that red one sticks around and get at least one of those first and second shot blue rocks out of there.
Yeah, so I think that's not an option, because if he hits that and triples that out, they just hit him and get 2 and get the win. So he's coming down with just back ring weight or back 4 weight and just trying to keep his rock there and leave some granite behind it.
I'm always trying to kind of sweep the 5.
I think his best shot personally would be to hit that blue rock touching the button and roll slightly over top of the blue rock that's welded onto the red rock.
Yeah.
And that would make it
last shot for
make it interesting
for Glenn. It's got a curl. Got a curl.
It's starting to move, I think.
Yeah, well, we both had to.
That's
We're on the nose.
I think it's
probably an easy hit.
yeah, I think so.
Even if the back one goes. Even if the back one goes, I think
Dragging pass.
he's not.
Nose.
I think it is drag, and it's definitely the drag's helping.
But nose is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and of course, the thinner we hit, the more it drags. I see a world where it barely grazes this, but it's always grazing this again.
Okay,
So again, Team Casper
Yep.
needs 2 to win.
Yeah. Like that same way that shot for the double
Team
last
Venance needed the steal or to limit Casper to 1.
time. Is that a hair less than I had on that peel 2 ends ago?
Say again?
That's a little less than we had on my peel 2 ends ago, right?
So I believe they're going to try and
This is a hair
straight
bar.
peel
Yep,
this red
I like
one out of
that.
there to lay 2
Yeah, 7.5 points.
based on the communication between them. But this is a funny game and
Easy.
anything can happen.
Lean. Yep. Lean.
Whoa!
Rocks in the house.
Curl. Lean. Straight.
You're
Lean.
fine, you're fine.
That's a nice shot for 3.
It's a good shot by Game. And
Easy.
anything
That's
can happen.
it.
No, and
Yep.
that's the end of the game.
Lean.
And
Whoa.
the rock they scored.
Curl. Lean.
That's a win
Straight.
for
Lean.
Fine,
Team
you're fine.
Casper, skipped by Trevor Bonneau. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you at the next draw.
Thank you. Bye.
Comes to landscaping. I've studied soil down to the microbes. It's that level of detail I bring to my work and to my business. Straight lines and a healthy ecosystem is what I'm all about.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind from pre-seed to post-harvest. You can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Running the sanctuary absolutely brings me peace. The work is 100% cathartic for me. You know, I find myself getting tied up in it and being busy, and then it's really nice just to sit, breathe in life, and it's beyond zen.
Here at Red Arena, we are trying to help people through equine therapy. Working with the veterans has been a very amazing experience. Our little motto that we always say is empowerment through horses. I love what I do. I'm just happy to be a part of it.